Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on your location. Welcome to African Culture Hub. We are at the Centennial Pavilion on Asmore Street, and my name is Abigail White Tokpa. Guess what, guys? I'm here along with my colleague Ashton Cooper. Ashton, what's up? Tell us what we'll be doing today.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on your location. Today we are at the Centennial Pavilion here on Asmore Street, and we're going to be showcasing you too many things. But firstly, we'll focus on the 200 years of existence. As you can see in the video, we're going to be telling you all of those presidents of Liberia, their contribution to Liberia economic, and we're going to also be telling you people who contributed to the foundation of Liberia. So for you to get all of these videos, you have to like our videos, subscribe to our page, and share our videos. Guess what? Follow us. Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Follow us.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hello, I'm James Twebe. This is a tour that is very important for which I will be explaining about some of the things in this pavilion. So then, we have two discussions here in the today's premises of the Centennial Pavilion. Centennial means 100 years. So then when we get in there, you will get to know the 100 years after the independence of Liberia. So, there is the Centennial Pavilion. This place is the place of governmental function. In this building, 6 functions are held. You can inaugurate president in this building. If a statement dies, be it current or or present, his official gazette can be prepared in his celebration of the time he or she spends on earth. So yeah, there can be state funeral, inauguration can go on, and if we are having our Independence Day program, we can have the program here, and other functions pertaining to the state. Even when intergovernmental organizations such as ECOWAS, United Nations, want to have program here, they can have it here. They can be held here too. So next we'll be going to see the various presidents, their pictures. This is Joseph Jenkins Raba. Joseph Jenkins Raba was born in Virginia, and at age 20, he and his parents came to Liberia. He also was a barber. He learned about education in the library because his friend William Nelson Cousin was able to teach him through the library. And then they founded the William Nelson Cousin and Roberts company. And then they used to export things from Liberia to Virginia and import things back here. That particular company had a branch in Monrovia here. Joseph Jenkins Raba, after his first presidency, he served as Major General in the Liberia National Army for 15 years. He co-founded the Liberia College, now the University of Liberia. But prior to him founding the Liberia College, he also served as the last agent for the American Colonization Society before independence. Joseph Jenkins Raba. So then we go to Stephen A. Benson. From my outside, maybe you will let it be called in a year, yeah.
This is President Stephen Ali Benson. Stephen Ali Benson is the second president of the Republic of Liberia. He ruled Liberia from 1856 to 1860.
Yeah, and then who was behind the erection of the museum in 1862? By 1907, Arthur Barclay re-erected the museum.
Okay.
Then when Madame Joseph came to power, she rehabilitated it in 2017.
Okay. This is the third president of the Republic of Liberia, Daniel B. Warners, and it said that he's the author of the national anthem. Yeah. He ruled Liberia from 1864 to 1868.
TSP.
This is James Springsteen. He ruled Liberia from 1868 to 1870 and 1876 to 1878.
The small airstrip that you see behind the invisible plant is named in
his honor. There's an airstrip. Yeah.
His name is
Kingsville. Okay.
Peace Avenue.
Definitely.
Why?
DJ Rock.
Very beautiful. This is Edward J. Rock. Edward J. Rock ruled Liberia from 1870 to 1871.
Yeah. He defeated GSP.
He's the 5th president of the Republic of Nigeria. This is Anthony W. Garner. He's the 8th president of the Republic of Liberia. He ruled Liberia from 1878 to 1883. And this is Alfred Francis Russell. He's the 9th president of Liberia.
Most of the presidents they have our principal streets.
Yeah, definitely. He ruled Liberia from 1883 to 1884. Hillary
Johnson Street.
Hillary Johnson. He's the 10th president of the Republic of Liberia. He ruled Liberia from 1884 to 1892.
We also have a street in Liberia
Yeah.
here.
And this is Jean S. Payne, the 11th president. This is Joseph J. Chisholm. He's the 11th president of the Republic of Liberia. I think there's an avenue, Chisholm Avenue.
Yeah,
It's
Chisholm
also
Avenue.
named in his honor. He's the 11th president of Liberia. He ruled Liberia from 1892 to 1896. This is William David Coleman. Coleman is the 12th president of Liberia. He ruled Liberia from 1896 to 1900.
So there's one of the controversial historical perspective that
Let's dive into that. I love controversy. Yeah.
because many Liberians know that it was William V. Stoneman who initiated the open door policy.
The open door policy. That I know.
Yeah, but here's the history.
It says President Barclay implemented the open door policy on December 31, 1943, adopting the US dollar as the sole legal tender in Liberia.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it means that because the open door policy is a foreign policy. Purposely there with American, European, establishing mining companies in Liberia, but the oil was being exported through Buchanan Port.
Why is it that history recalled William V. Stoneman to be the president who introduced the open door policy?
William V. Stoneman used that as his campaign message. Say, make me president. If you make me president, I will implement my predecessor plan.
So this is President Barclay's plan.
Yeah.
This is his idea
Yes.
of the open door policy,
Yes.
but then it's implemented by William V. Stoneman.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So that is it, students of history. You have to get your history straight, and if you don't visit these areas, you don't know what it's like and how it's
at the same time we started using the US dollar.
This is in
On December
31, 1943, Liberia officially adapted to the US dollar as a sole tender in Liberia. This is the year that Liberia started using the US dollar officially, and he is the president who implemented the open door policy. This podium is used for so many things.
It's where the orator stands and speak to the nation. Be it the president to addressing the nation, be it the orator for the commencement, that's the commemoration of the Independence Day ceremony, or any other governmental programs that the government chooses to undertake. So the orator or any other person stands from this podium to speaking to the nation. Right here.
So these are
chairs. Yeah, they are being arranged. They are being arranged accordingly by VIPs.
Okay.
So a certain area who's supposed to sit certain area.
Okay.
Yeah, the chair. The
So-
officers, will arrange the chairs.
According to
Yeah,
your
the state.
definitely. So that's it. This is not just ordinary. For every time the president wants to address the nation, if there's an independence ceremony, the orator stands here to address the nation as well. So it's not ordinary. And at the front here, you see the Liberian seal. The love of liberty brought us here, and this is it right here for the place.
You see CDB King.
Charles Dunbar Burgers King. Wow. Oh wow. Can you imagine that? I want to get a close video of him. Wow.
Charles D.B. King.
This is made of stone.
Yes. Charles D.B. King. You know, he has the bar in Busa.
Okay. What's the Busa?
The Busa, Honor Charles D.B. King, the fast and prayer we are enjoying today.
Okay.
The street is administration. The fast and prayer. Honor Charles D.B. King, we saw the 100 years that will be discussing over there. With the pioneer scheme.
Okay.
Because from 1822 to 1922, it was under this administration.
Okay.
Under this administration, be that I was here, be that I was from them. Under this administration, we saw, how you call it, Firestone.
Firestone. Okay, definitely.
But here, Basa, the 1927 election.
The most corrupt election in the history. That's oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember
1927 election. 15,000 people registered to vote. They say he won by 220,000.
220,000.
Wow.
That's it. That's it.
So
This is him.
to the Guinness Book of Records recorded him.
He's in the Guinness Book of Records.
Yes.
Wow.
You got to be kidding me.
It's in the Guinness Book of Records.
Oh wow, this is important. This is Arthur Barclay. Arthur Barclay is the
The man
16th.
the man who's the Barclay Trinity Center is
The Barclay Trinity Center, okay,
Yeah.
BTOTC, okay.
Yeah.
This is him, Arthur Barclay. He's the 16th president of Liberia. He ruled Liberia from 1902 to 1912. Daniel Edward Howard, the 15th president, he ruled Liberia from 1912 to 1920. Charles Dunbar Burgess King, 1920 to 1930, he's the 16th president of Liberia.
Henry J. Barclay.
Elwin
He met
J. Barclay,
and he wrote a Lone Star for
the Lone Star for Error. Yeah, I recall that. He's the 18th president of Liberia. He ruled Liberia from 1930 to 1944. And this is William Bacanara Saja Topman. He's the longest serving president of
But
Liberia.
under his administration, there were a series of infrastructure being built.
He's the longest serving president of Liberia. He ruled Liberia for 27 years. And he ruled Liberia from 1944
So who are
to
to
19...
enumerate
Yeah,
some
go
of
ahead.
the infrastructures?
Yeah, definitely.
Honor
Honor his administration.
Under his administration, we saw the executive mansion. Under his administration, we saw the Royal International.
Honor whose administration?
President William V. S. Tubman. Under President William V. S. Tubman administration, we saw the executive mansion, Temple of Justice, Capitol Building, People of Monrovia, the building here, Centennial Pavilion, the other street, the principal streets to be paved with asphalt. Yeah, it was true. And under his administration, 4 additional counties were created in 1964.
Wow.
At Grand Juda, Bon, Nima, and Lofa.
Wow.
1964.
So can we say he's the president with the most achievements? Can we say that?
But you know, but history also have a different view on him because he did not give view for opposition.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He did not give view for opposition.
For opposition.
While it is true that he connected the country by connecting the interior to the coastal land, oppositions were one way or the other, some of them were taken to Bele Yara prison compound, the ex-Roman Horatian, Wade Abiton, among others. He used the security advisors, to.
So that was say during President William V. S. Tubman regime, opposition never have the opportunity to express themselves.
Yes.
So once you talking against the president, you are taken to jail.
Yeah, taking to jail. They say you want to overthrow.
You want to overthrow.
Yeah, you want to overthrow.
It's called treason.
Yeah.
Okay.
1955, David S. Coleman, who was Interior Minister, and his son John Coleman were killed. Because they said they wanted to overthrow him.
That's
Then C. Wellington Campbell and James Bestman, who were his security advisors. C. Wellington Campbell and James Bestman, who were his security advisor, will always, premeditate fake coups
Okay.
that this opposition want to get rid of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. T2, the rest of the people, so it just, under his administration, opposition were not given the chance to expressing themselves freely.
Okay, so that's that. I'm just getting this part of William yesterday. This is William Richard Torba.
Yeah.
William Richard Torba is one of the presidents of Liberia who was assassinated.
Yeah, on April
Yeah.
12, 1980.
So he ruled Liberia from 1971 to 1980.
9 years.
He died. He's
But-
the 20th president of Liberia.
But
How can you tell us a brief about his assassination?
okay, it happened this way. William R. Torba Jr., Dr. William R. Torba Jr. was the president of the World Battery Alliance. But he met his, uncertainty. That is, after Tottenham's rule, when Tottenham was, let's say, when Tottenham was dead in London, he should have taken over. But then the United States ambassador had said to the chief of staff, General Kubwe Y. Johnson, that, they better you take over. And then the senior chief of staff went back to him. However, he was assassinated for 3 reasons.
What are those
Rampant
reasons?
corruption, violation of human rights, and misuse of public office. Because when this man addressed the nation on April 14, 1980, Samuel Kanyando, he said he was taking over for rampant corruption, violation of human rights, and misuse of public office. Those were the words that were said by Samuel Kanyando on April 12, 1980.
So this is Samuel Kanyando. Samuel Kanyando is Liberia president. He ruled Liberia from 1980 to 1990.
But he too was assassinated. He was too killed by, many people say, by Prince Johnson.
Many people say, what do history record?
Okay. It was under Prince Johnson custody that he was killed. So how the blame is on him that he killed him. Because his ears were cut by him and then bled all the morning. So
Okay.
the blame.
But what's the fact?
He
At
was
times,
killed.
history,
He was
historian gives us what they want us to hear at times.
Yeah.
So, what's the fact
The
behind?
fact remains. The fact is that after he was about to leave from the free port, and then when Prince Joseph was given the green light to come, and then Samuel Kanyando were arrested. The cutting of the ears and what have you made him to bleed. So that also
An
led
order from Prince Johnson.
yeah,
Okay.
yes, yeah, from order from Prince. So how many people believe that he the one?
He killed Prince Johnson. That's definitely.
So then we come to Charles Taylor.
Okay, so we still here. We still with
Charles Taylor.
This is my presidential superstar. That's how I love calling him.
Charles Taylor.
He's Liberia's 21st president. He ruled Liberia from 1997 to 2003. And what do you know about Charles Taylor?
Charles Taylor founded the National Patriotic Front of Liberia. The National Patriotic Front of Liberia launched their rebellious activities on December 24, 1989. This man organized his organization. It may be recalled in June of 1990. His organization was called the Fastest Rebel Movement in the World. Charles Taylor, the NPFL.
The NPL, the fastest rebel movement in the world.
Yes.
I know that I want us to just on the straight because the viewer will be left in that.
I said BBC. I'm using another source. And
The
the
source.
source is there.
The source is BBC.
Yeah.
BBC records the MPFL
Yeah.
led by President Charles Taylor
Yes.
as the fastest movement, the fastest rebel movement in the world.
Yeah.
In what year?
1990.
1990.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Just wow. So I'm history.
So then, after a series of peace conferences, there was a peace conference at Abuja Accord. As I said, after a series of peace conferences, the Abuja Peace Accord gave the benchmark for Liberia to return to civilian rule.
Okay.
Why it's true that the constitution was suspended as a result of the war. So there was a special election called the proportional representation system, which deals with demarcate constituency. The highest percentage of people you have is the highest that you are being represented in the House. That is why the National Patriotic Party, a party that came from military, engagement, and to be transformed to a political party, had the highest seat in the national legislature because of that system of electoral era we had in 1997 brought Charles to power. It was a proportional representation system.
History had it that he also led the war in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
And
The war in Sierra Leone, because there is a difference between prosecution and persecution.
okay.
Prosecutor is that you go into the court. And persecution is that you can exterminate somebody on any lines. It could be religious, it could be party, it could be tribe. So many of the people in Sierra Leone believe that they were being persecuted by the Revolutionary United Front, assisted by President Charles Taylor, aided and abetted the war. So he's not being held in London because they are to serve a jail sentence for the Liberian crisis.
Okay.
Instead, for the Sierra
For
Leone
the Southern crisis. Okay. So that's that. Let's get a history straight. He's there for the Sierra Leone crisis, not the Liberian crisis.
That's my mother.
And this is the only female president for now. I want to say that.
No, it was the first female African president.
Okay.
The second was George Bana of Malawi.
Okay.
But she was the first female African
And now in Liberia, she's the only female president
Yes,
for now.
for now.
So this is Her Excellency Madam Ellie Johnson Sirleaf, and she ruled Liberia from 26 to 2017. Yeah, definitely.
She
She's
gave
the-
power, but history also. The first time that transition took place was in 1944.
Oh wow.
Yeah, when Edwin J. Barclay peacefully handed
Peacefully
power
handed power
to William V. Stockman.
1944.
Yeah, but it never happened. It took 74 years before she turned her power to George Manawiya.
Judgment.
It took 74 years before. The first time for the last 74 years when Edwin J. Barclay did it to Tottenham, it didn't take
It didn't
place
happen.
again until when
There are assassinations after assassination,
Yeah.
overthrow after overthrow,
Yeah.
coup d'etat after coup d'etat.
Yeah.
So I think we completed the first 100.
No.
We still have something to do. Yeah.
the current president,
Foreign president.
This is
His Excellency President George Manawiya, is the current president. The footballing president.
this is the first the current president of Liberia, His Excellency Dr. George Weah, and I want to take the responsibility to give you a little details of this president. He actually came from a footballing background. He's the only African player to win the FIFA Ballon d'Or in 1995. And he won, the same year he won the European best, the African best, and what have you. And the higher goal scorer as well. After he left the field, he came and won the Peace Ambassador. He was named Peace Ambassador.
Yeah.
And then Nobel. Is it the
Peace ambassador was given to him rather by President Salif. But UNICEF ambassador was given to him, during the war.
Definitely. And so after that, he contested in the 2005 election.
Yeah.
He lost to Eddie Johnson Sirleaf
During the runoff.
in the runoff. That was the election that brought Eddie Johnson Sirleaf to power
For the first time.
for the first time. And in the 2011 election, he also
went as
vice president to Winston Tubman at that time. And he also lost the election. And he contested now as senator for Montserrat County.
In 2014.
In 2014, he won the senatorial seat in Montserrat County. In 2017,
He won the
presidency of Liberia. So we just completed the first 100.
We're going to complete the first one.
The first 100 and the last 100. And so viewers, if you are following us, we just completed the first 100 in here. We are going to take on